All right, hello everyone. Welcome back. Another episode of Alan Wake today. The last one was a bit of a doozy. Just we had so many references to the first game with Barry Wheeler and Rose and Tor and Odin and Cynthia Weaver. Her as a boss fight though, she was terrifying. She killed me so many times, and just when she runs at you, I was just like, "This is horrifying." She was horrifying, but we think that she was tricked by Mr. Scratch, basically, and he made her think he was Tom, finally come back for her, or Mr. Scratch is actually Tom. And that causes a lot of other issues and questions. But we are getting there. But onward, I think we're going to be Alan today. Oh, after this, though, you and I need to talk.
We need to talk.
Damn right. Lots for me to explain. But not here. The night's got ears. We can have our talk in your head. You have a room there, right?
How do you know about that?
I'm your grandfather. What don't I know?
Okay. The mind place.
You know about my mind place? How is that possible?
We all have the power. Find the truth. Damn right I do. Odin already told you you're a seer. You can gaze into their heads, see the truth. See past the lies. Past this bullshit horror story. Us Andersons aren't bound by it. You can fight it. Don't be the story. Make the story.
It's true. I am a seer. I have a power. My mind place is more than I thought it was. This isn't my intuition. I'm seeing their thoughts. Is this why I know the truth about Logan? While everyone else forgot?
How did you get this power, though?
You said you were my grandfather. If that's true, why wasn't I told about you?
You were part of our fucked up family way before this horror story. I was a shitty fucking dad to Freya. Your mom didn't deserve that. Not one bit. Things were said and done. Not a day goes by I haven't regretted it. But that fucking father of yours didn't make things any easier. I know Freya is gone. So I need to apologize to you.
Aw.
I am sorry, Saga.
I can see he's sorry. Mom said she didn't want anything to do with my grandfather. And that my father died before I could remember. It all matches. Tor and Odin are part of my family.
Oh gosh, so much. My father?
Mom wouldn't talk about my father. You knew him?
Some doors are better left closed. Your dad was a complicated bastard. Always thinking too many steps ahead. That's not how we work. There was trouble, and then he was gone. I didn't handle it well. Freya didn't want anything to do with me after that. I can't blame her.
I never knew my dad or my mom's family. So many broken relationships in my past. I won't lose mine. With Logan. With David. I won't stop until they're safe.
Learning from the past, this is good. Mom?
You said you were a shitty father to my mom. Is that why she left?
Freya never looked back. My girl was strong. Freya always thought our powers had a dangerous side. Odin and me did fuck with things that should not have been fucked with. Your mom had common sense. She raised you right. Kept you safe. I'm not surprised she didn't tell you about the Anderson power.
She was always protecting me. Whenever I told my mom about my mind place, she called it make-believe.
But she knew
I
the whole
wish she'd
time.
been more honest with me. At least towards the end.
All right, and the
I
clicker.
have the clicker. Can I use it to save my daughter?
An amp. Get your guitar roaring and your drums crashing. Blow reality's eardrums. Just the light switch isn't enough. It's Tom's story we're dealing with, so he's gotta be the one to rewrite it. After that's done, he can flick that switch to bring the whole thing home, baby.
I can't use the clicker without Wake. Tom. Meaning Wake.
I don't think so.
He needs to rewrite the story first. I can't stop the horror story without him.
I don't think so. Whoa. We've done a lot. We're so used, they called Alan Tom in the first one. We're so used to just assuming that they're just misnaming him because he reminds them of Tom. But I think in this case, Tom, they're actually talking about Tom's story. It's not all that Alan didn't write all of this. Okay, we're caught up. Is that all?
Thanks for telling me this, Tor. I need to go find Wake. To stop this.
The old gods of Asgard will be ready to help. Me and my bro will bring the rock when you need it. Remember, your daughter is alive.
Yes.
Just kept from you by this bullshit horror story.
I needed to hear that. Thanks, Grandpa.
Aw. Aw. Okay.
Don't worry about me, kiddo.
You mean fine?
I'll drag my sorry ass over to Odin. A few shots of the Andersons' finest will fix us both up. See you soon, Saga.
See ya. Okay.
The FBC is holding Wake at the sheriff's station.
Oh, right. The FBC was
I
here.
need to make Agent Estevez understand.
I forgot about
They have
that.
Wake and I have the clicker. We have to work together to stop this.
Okay. Where else can
Casey.
I use?
Do you read me, Casey? Damn it.
No, he's still
Where
missing,
are you,
right?
Casey? He better be okay. Focus, Saga. Get to the station. To Wake.
I want to teleport back. Was there a janitor's closet in here? Is there a janitor room? Because I wanted to switch back to be Alan today. Oh gosh, the place is kind of wrecked. I think I did that. Oh. I messed things up a lot, apparently. Okay, no mop bucket, I don't think. Oh, there's a janitor's bucket down the path. Okay, this way.
And another lunchbox.
From Rose. Just then, I suddenly slammed into something that felt like a sturdy, well-built brick wall. I almost fell, but a strong arm grabbed me by the waist. I already knew it was happening. A voice reached through my confused, frightened haze like an outstretched hand. A gruff, manly voice, the deep, reassuring voice, reassured me. Okay. Don't you worry, miss. I've got this. I looked up just in time to see the monster barreling through the forest at us. Just then, a blast. The monster went down like an elderly person who had lost their cane. I looked up at my savior and saw a handsome face with dark hair. He wore a stylish tweed jacket and held up a smoking pistol. Looks like I got here just in time, he said. He smiled at me and my heart fluttered like a bird. I'll say, I thought to myself, it's Rose's fan fiction. Love it. I've decided to take... Oh, I'm stuck on a lock. I've decided to take a little detour, and we're exploring down here before we go back to Alan. Lunch boxes, stashes, all the goodies, all the goodies. Ooh, there's a spooky house. Oh, this is a cool shot. If nothing fun happens, I'll just edit this out, but we need to explore. Okay. Okay. Batteries? Can I have them now? Oh, my inventory is full. Of course it is. I just found some stashes and almost died a couple times. That's what I did. Okay, Now I have some battery. Okay, okay. We are going to be Alan now. Okay. How are we doing, Alan? Okay, your health is full. Flare gun. Okay, we got some health stuff. We're good. We're good. Okay, we're going home. Right? We have all the goodies and stuff. Okay, it's okay. We're going home. The Dark Place opening soon. A photography and videography exhibition by Alice Wake. Are we going to see it? Did she do it in her home? That would be interesting. You gonna open for me? Yeah. Okay. Home we go. Oh. Alice? That was extra aggressive. Okay. I think that artwork changed. And I think this changed. Did we always go to the left? Alice? Honey? Ooh. Computer? Oh, from Barry! Hey Alice, everything good with you back home? Just checking in. Tried to call but couldn't reach you. You're probably just deep in your creative process. I know how you artists get when you're in the middle of your projects, everything else disappears. Oh, that's weird. If you call back and can't reach me, I'm doing whatever it is an executive producer is supposed to do. Still a mystery to me. Oh, and if you want me to help with anything business related to your exposition, just say the word. Your pal Barry. From Barry, I'll handle it. Hey Alice, Sharks Circling. They now want to turn what happened to Al into a movie and or a TV show and or, get this, a fucking video game. I told them to fuck off. Wow. Also, in case you hear about this from someone else, a true crime writer named Tammy Booker is working on a book about Al. I hunted down her publisher and told them we'll sue. Oh, we've met her. Hey Alice, checking in because I haven't heard from you. Everything good back there? I've been trapped in nonstop meetings with no breaks. Open kimono. I have considered peeing in a mug and lunches be damned. How these people ever get a movie made when all they do is sit in meetings is beyond me. Joined a cult. Hey Alice, you're going to think I've been replaced by an evil double, but I have just joined a cult and I love it. Joking about it being a cult, kind of. Blessed wellness retreat. Working with Al of the Andersons was tough sometimes, but these movie biz types are insane. My stress levels, I don't like that effect. My stress levels were through the roof, but then I was tipped off about the retreat. The best decision I ever made. I have never felt this good and, well, healthy. The guy who runs this place, Chester, is a goddamn miracle worker, not a wacko in any way. I know you think I'm full of shit, but I have lost a ton of weight and you wouldn't recognize me. Oh, good to see him. Chester says I'm lucky to have ended up here, that something bad would have happened to me if I'd stayed in New York. I believe him. I wasn't feeling great after everything that happened, especially after those FBC creepos wanted to chat with me, enough to turn anyone into a conspiracy nut. I hope you are good over there. Come visit anytime. West Coast is not as bad as they made it sound in my earlier emails. Your pal Barry. 2 years ago. Hey Alice, I'm more of a fish out of water in Hollywood than I ever was in the Pacific Northwest wilderness. I should have read these in different order. These yuppies with their glow-in-the-dark teeth couldn't be more fake if they had 6 fingers, and everything is so fucking great all the time, even when it's in fact the opposite. More than once, I've thrown up in my mouth during meetings with these movie exec jerks. But I gotta be here to look after Al's legacy. Everyone wants to gobble up the film rights for the Casey books, and they have moronic ideas of what to do with them. It's my duty to herd this horde of tanned zombies into the general direction of something resembling good taste. I'm painfully aware how deeply Al would have hated adaptations if they didn't do justice to his vision. He was a master of hating things deeply. For good reasons. I mean, that's why we loved him so much, right? Anyway, gotta hop on another video call now to talk about casting. Your pal Barry. So they kept in touch. Barry got a glow up. Good for him. Part
months
1, The
after
Depths.
Ellen died,
Love is
I didn't
weakness.
leave the apartment.
Trigger when viewer
I was flattened
close, intimate.
by the confusion,
Motion activated TVs. Oh.
shock, the guilt, fear. I could barely get out of bed. Barry Wheeler started visiting. He even cooked me meals.
Oh, Barry.
I couldn't stand the guy when I first met him, but he's a better friend than I gave him credit for. And he still checks in. Even after he moved out west.
Okay. Part 2-1. So this is the exhibition. Hold on, though. Oh. Is this the door we came through? It is.
I needed to get inside the manuscript.
Oh. Okay. No, this is the door we came through. What's this way? Hello?
Alice had turned the bathroom into a dark room.
Oh, okay. That's why the light is all spooky. What do we got? More images of Scratch. Gosh, look at the top one. Oh, we've seen that. Okay. No such things are too personal. The photos are me. Just need to show a glimpse. Make you see what's beneath the surface. Can we go anywhere? This isn't it. Okay. Back to the exhibit. Okay. Gosh, the art. It's all Mr. Scratch.
Alice's work had consumed the apartment. Her whole life.
And they're just pictures of Scratch haunting her. You think there'll be one of us somewhere in here? They'll all be Scratch, but maybe there's just one she finds and it's us? No such thing as too personal. The photos are me. Oh. Need to show you the truth. On all screens. Okay. She's working out where to do it. The darker, the better. Oh my gosh. Okay. Just need to show a glimpse, make you see what's beneath the surface. Okay, is TV next? Part 2, the comeback.
One morning, I saw a deer soar past my bedroom window. It was a balloon of some cartoon animal. And I looked out at the street below, and I saw a little girl crying. Like losing that balloon had just ended her whole world. It was the perfect image of the horror of caring. And that's when I got myself out of bed. And I picked up my camera.
Okay, part 2, the comeback. What was part 1 called again? Jeez. Part 1, the depths. Okay. The comeback. This will be part 3, the search. Clarity is
There was
purpose.
something in the dark. Something I needed to see, to show. The more shadows I photographed and filmed, the more I felt like I was on the verge of a breakthrough. I submerged myself in it. I only went out at night. My search became obsessive, but I still had no idea what I was looking for.
She just knew it was in the darkness. Okay. The way that they're presenting this, like we're going through an art exhibition and Alice's journey through this, like I am mesmerized. This is so cool, this storytelling.
There's a world hidden behind ours.
No boundaries.
Tide ebbing
Be
and flowing
ruthless.
against reality. Faces in the shadows. Fear of the dark is really just fear of what could be, that
Realization.
vast, paralyzing ocean. But photography can freeze reality in a snapshot, put a cage around the infinite and capture it. I need to prove those faces are really there.
The dark place of Alice Wake. Okay. I just remembered too, Alice has a paralyzing fear of darkness, but through this process, she's braving her fear. And it says here, connection, then pain through love. No boundaries. Okay, where are we going? Alice's art is also affecting the dark place, though. So, could she be in the dark place? Maybe she's like Alan, a part of her never left the dark place? Is that it? Blank pages or the manuscript?
The full manuscript of a novel. Return. A horror story about the dark presence escaping from the dark place, taking over Bright Falls. I couldn't remember writing it. I had not written it. I would never write this. I knew who had. Scratch. A monster with my face. If this story came true, Scratch would get out, people would die. Destroying the manuscript, it wouldn't stop it from happening. I would have to fix it, edit it. I could not change the genre of the story. I'd have to work within the constraints set by Scratch. I needed someone in the story to fight the darkness. Saga Anderson. I kept seeing her in my visions. She was already in Bright Falls, already involved, but she was not in Return. Not yet.
So he
I'd write
added
in,
her.
try to stop Scratch within the limits of the horror story. It was almost impossible. It was taking too long. I had not reached the end.
Scratch. Holy, told and retold was the trophy for that. What? I'm still in this state of I have more questions than answers, but now we know Saga was not created for the story. She was added to the story, but as he was going through the dark place, he saw visions of her. And that's why he decided to add her. But he found out that she was informed and find the clicker and things, but she only figured that out by reading the pages and then freeing him later. So it's like, I feel like it's like what actually came first. I guess I'm so confused, and this is me just babbling, but there has to be two writers of a story here, which I guess there is. Scratch wrote Return and said it was by Alan Wake. So that must have been what was taking place in Bright Falls. And then Alan started editing it and added this FBI agent, which, no, he said she was already there. So at first, the beginning of the game, they're not a part of it. And then he starts editing the story. I'm so confused now. I feel like I'm talking in circles, but it's just this back and forth. But now we know Return was written, Alan founded it and started editing it. He couldn't destroy it, he had to change it to hopefully get the outcome he wanted. But there's still the story of Initiation. So maybe he starts writing Initiation after, I don't know, and then he gets shot in the face by Scratch. Like, I have no idea. I'm so enthralled, but I am so confused. But that is going to be it for today. Thank you very much for watching. Hopefully we'll start getting some answers with Alan Wake soon. And have a good day.